This is how you disassemble a G35 side view mirror or a door mirror. So in this segment, we are going to disassemble the G35 side view mirrors, or as the manual calls it, the door mirror. I'm using the right one here. So these are the ingredients to get this done. You're gonna need some sandpaper. If you're gonna color the handle, you're gonna need some type of tweezers or something like this to get the clips out. You're gonna need a brush tool to clean off the rust, because it has a lot of rust inside. You're gonna need a pencil to name or to write down the number of the wires if you wanna label it. And importantly, you're gonna need a clip like this to get the actual pins out quickly. And some people use a small flathead screwdriver, but I use this, it was faster for me. You're gonna need a flathead screwdriver. You're gonna need some tape to label. And if you're gonna paint this part, like I said, you're gonna need some primer and some paint. So primarily you're gonna use this tool right here. Oh really? It's gonna strip on me. Wow. A little trick I was taught: when a screwdriver, when a bolt is be naughty, you hammer it. I have to pray to God to take this thing out of here. So before we get to this, we're gonna take care of this thing right here. Okay, so this thing right here is a little bit tricky, okay? The way you take this out, the pins, I saw some forums that you push like in the center there, and that's supposed to release the pins. But for me, it didn't work, okay? I used this, I pushed all the way in there, it didn't work. I guess it's not thin enough or long enough, whatever it is. And that's why I use this. So in the inside right here is like a little C that expands, and the pin actually comes in and grabs onto that. So the point is to lower that C clip so the pin can go back out. So that is the point. But before that, we have to take out the brackets, which are these two things right here, in both sides right here. This is basically like a cover, and they come out pretty easy, so that's not a problem. And then just pull back. As I pull back and pull down and pull back, see, they come out pretty easy. And remember the orientation that you taking these pins out. The little holder goes on the bottom and the head goes on top. This is very important because in the bottom it's reversed. So let's get to the second one. See, pretty easy if you use one of these. So for this one, you turn it around. Now what I did for this setup, I took a picture of the colors and the way that they were, because you need to install it the exact same way or your mirror is not gonna work. There it is. So there it is. The whole assembly comes off. You put that away. So I don't need to label this because I already did the left side and I have the picture. But these two are grounds and this is power and connectivity and stuff like that. Okay, so now that we got the pins out of the connector right here, we're gonna move to this cover right here. You could do that with a, before I should put this away. With the flathead screwdriver, there's nothing to it. Okay, so this is a cover. It looks like this. So this is what you're left with. Now you could just screw this under it, and this piece comes off just like that. So if you want to like customize it and do some custom paint work or like wrap it, it's way easier now because it's all the open. If you have like this in the middle, it's really very uncomfortable. So if you are here just to get to this part, you're welcome, and don't forget to smash that like button. Okay, so let's move to the main body right here. What we're gonna do is you're gonna grab your thumb, you're gonna push it up as much as you can, and then you're gonna grab the tape here. You're gonna put this on the inside here. And then you're gonna grab your flathead screwdriver, put it like this, and push up right here. So the way to take off the actual mirror is that it has two clamps right here and right here, and then on the top is just a swivel. So you don't push out straight out. You have to get this thing here in the corners and pop out the clips. I was gonna tap it and pop it out. So you have to get it between the mirror and that white part holding the actual mirror, and pop it out. There you go, that's one. And then as you can see here, you have some indentations here that helps you get in there and then push up. Okay, so see how it is. See how it goes in first like this, and then you pop it in. You don't push it straight out. So then after this, all you have left is these two connectors here for the heater, and you just take that out as so. There you go. So this is how you replace an actual mirror for a G35. Okay, so let's continue on with the build. And here is the motor assembly. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take off all the bolts that you see. You have one here that's holding the actual frame in the back, and then you have another one that's actually inside of it. But to get to that one, you need to take off this white part first, and you're gonna have 1, 2, and 3 screws to get this off, and then you have access to the one in the back. Besides that, you have one here in the bottom holding the whole assembly, and you have this one holding this assembly here. So let's get right to it. There's nothing to it. If you're doing it for the first time, it's good to take a lot of pictures. Trust me, you'll thank me later. So now that we have the actual motor out, we have the backing. As you can see, this is the bolt I was talking to you guys about that you need to get out. Oh, look, a spider. What's the spider doing there? I guess this build it's confirmed. The name it is Spider. So after that, all that's left is the screw in the bottom holding it down, and then to take this out, we have one more little screw right there. So let's take this out real quick. We just leave that there. And for some reason, like this bolt like doesn't rust. After this, all that's left is to take out the assembly. How you do that? You pull it off. Oh, there you go. Put that back, and then you snake this thing through the hole. Oh my goodness, this is a beehive in here. Look at that. How in the world a beehive is in here? Christ. This is how you disassemble a G35 side view mirror or a door mirror. So if you found this video informational, please give me a like on this video, and please share with somebody that might need this as well. I'll tell you something, guys. God bless. Stay prayed up. Peace.